rushing off rather early this morning?
Try picking up my bloody briefcase.
Bricks?
Paperwork.
Oh, is that what I enticed you away from last night?
Well, between you and the paperwork, it really was no contest.
Should I get in?
Please.
Hello, the Scorpio residence.
Good morning, Holly. It's Lee.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Mao. You've caught Robert here if you want to talk to him.
Yes, I would like to.
Okay.
Yes, Lee.
Robert, listen, could we meet for an early lunch today? I'd like to talk about those proposed changes in the upper echelon of the police department.
I see.
That's a long lunch, Robert.
Are you sure? What time? Right. Yeah, I'll be there. Goodbye. Just what I need, more paperwork.
Well, that's management for you.
That's if I wanted to be a manager, which I don't.
Well, maybe a larger briefcase would help.
What are you, in collaboration with the mayor? Well, look who's here.
Hello, Robert. Holly?
You dropped in for a pit stop, mate?
Of a sort. I was wondering if you might like to start up our old morning jogging routine.
Boy, what a temptation. If I can only just sort out this little morning routine.
I appreciate you taking a few minutes to speak with me.
Hey, come on, mate. Look, sit down.
Here you go, right? Coffee.
Thanks.
I'm gonna leave you two guys to talk, but I just, do you mind if I ask you one question, Grant?
What?
Are you seeing Celia at all?
Very little.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Excuse me.
I'm sorry to hear that, too.
Robert, I would do anything to get her back.
This must be a rotten time for you.
It is. It seems like no matter what my problems were in the past, at least Celia was always there.
Yeah, I understand that.
If I lose Celia, I lose everything. I lose my identity as Grant Andrews. And I don't have one to replace it with. I was trained from an early age to be Grant Putnam, and now he's gone.
But you are Grant Andrews.
No, I was. I was because of Celia. Or should I say I was thanks to Celia.
Boy.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, your motherland's done a hell of a job on you.
And I'm never going to be able to undo what they did. It all started so early. Robert, I don't know what I would have been like. I don't even know what I would have looked like. I don't know who I am. I've got a head full of questions, and I can't seem to find one single answer.
I've got a question for you.
What?
When you were in the DVX, did you ever experience loneliness?
Yeah, I suppose I did. But the excitement always seemed to take the place of it. Made it seem unimportant. I guess that danger is a great antidote for loneliness.
Yeah, it was.
Of course, I wouldn't have to tell you about that. You either thrive on the danger or you succumb to it.
Right.
You know something? I didn't even miss it. Once Celia came into my life, that seemed to be all the excitement I needed.
But look, you've accomplished a lot as Dr. Grant Andrews. Can't you make yourself believe that?
I can't believe anything about myself. I feel sometimes like I'm skirting around the edges of a trapdoor. Someday it's going to open up and I'm going to fall into nothing.
Anything I can do to help?
Since you're an ex-WSB agent, I suppose you're the only person in this town who could understand. Robert, I better get running. I'm gonna...
Wait. Holly?
Yes?
Listen, I'm going jogging with Grant. This paperwork can wait. Give me 2 minutes.
You got it.
Do you have a nice talk with Robert?
Yeah, very. Holly, tell me something.
Yes.
When you fell in love with Robert, did you also fall in love with the danger that surrounded his life?
Not really. Robert himself is dangerous enough.
Sometimes I feel as if Celia began to miss the danger in my life.
Oh, boy. Am I out of shape?
Do you want to rest a moment before you tackle the stairs?
If I can make it that far. I tell you, that must have been out of my skull. If nothing else. Grant is in shape.
It must have been pretty lonely to just drop by like that this morning. It was a nice thing you did, though.
Yeah. But nice guys finish last.
Oh, you'll recover.
Yeah. True, Grant is the one with the problems. Sounds pretty hopeless, you know, him and Celia and all that.
Yes, I gathered.
He's a lost soul.
That bad?
That bad.
Can we invite him to dinner tonight?
Can if you like, but I doubt if it's going to sort out his problem.
It's not all Celia's doing, you know.
No, you're right. Jimmy Lee must be a factor in there somewhere.
Yes, but Grant's record isn't exactly perfect either.
Ah, but they were special circumstances.
Ah, that's what they all say.
I never said that.
Now, I wouldn't give you the job. The point is that if you invite Grant, I'll see if Celia is free as well.
I doubt that they'll accept if each knows the other's going to be here.
Then we won't tell them.
Oh, you clever little thing you are, yes, using that infinitely devious mind of yours to a worthy cause for once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to see if I can make the shower.
Do you want some help?
I'll yell if I do. You may have to get into the shower with me.
Oh, well, that sounds fine to me.
Huh?
Be my pleasure.
Oh, yeah. But then I'm never going to get all that wonderful paperwork done in preparation for my meeting with the lovely Lee Baldwin to discover what more bureaucratic stuff he has to heap on me.
Well, at least you get a free lunch out of it.
Robert, it's good to see you.
Yeah, well, your secretary said that you were between appointments. I figured you might be able to find me a minute.
Well, sure. The rest of the afternoon, if you like. You, the evening, too.
No, I doubt that you want to spend that much time with me.
Why? What's the matter?
Oh, what a downer.
How come?
Well, it all started after having lunch with the mayor. Now, don't get me wrong, perfectly nice guy, but as Port Charles expands, so does the job of police commissioner.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it's now becoming a more exalted position. I'm not into that. It's the staff, the management, the whole 9 yards.
You really are on a downer, aren't you?
Yeah. On the other hand, you know, I've been grousing all week about Bobby Brock and getting her off this murder charge. I mean, there's too many people involved. I'm sorry, I'm a depressing case.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not like the work we used to do. Would you like a drink?
Oh, yeah. Can't.
Oh.
I'm on duty. Yeah, you're right. It is like the work we used to do. The point is you're still doing it. You're WSB.
Yeah, but that was only after the cell job that you and Valentine did on me.
Haha, yeah,
I'm
well...
just the local WSB man
local...
here in Port Charles. That's all I am, my friend.
Who cares? They've now installed that communications center in there, my friend. You are hooked.
That is not my deal, Robert.
Forget your deal. You don't have a deal. They're going to use you up any way they can, and that includes in any part of the world.
No way. My deal is Port Charles only. I am strictly part-time help here, my friend.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah? Well, you're part-time what's-it-is needle in the comm room.
Well, it's just the daily routine check-in, that's all. I'll be back in a moment. And don't you go away, either.
Make it soon.
No. Stanley here, waiting for report.
Starrett made ID on Carlos.
Where was he spotted?
Monday, March 11, 1 p.m., Midtown.
Any change in physical description?
Suspect now wearing Van Dyke beard.
Damn, I know it. That's what I've been waiting for. You tell Starrett that I'll contact him at headquarters ASAP. I'll take a commercial flight to New York to attract less attention.
Let me repeat your context number.
No need. I've already memorized it. I'll talk to you later. Oh, Robert, you're not leaving, are you?
Yeah, I think it's time. What's going on? You don't have to tell me. I know. Yeah.
Think I would?
Well, you can't. I'm restricted. You know, civvy and all that.
Carlos.
What?
I thought that would stop you.
Well, I heard a little bit, but I've got no idea what's happening.
Well, it seems that our famous assassin is on the move again.
Ah, and you're one of the only people on this side of the fence that can identify him.
That's right. I tailed him once. I was told to seek out his contacts. But he got wind of me and disappeared like a puff of smoke.
Yeah. Well, he didn't know you were tailing him, otherwise you wouldn't be standing here now.
Yeah, but even so, Robert, I know his face. I know his walk. I know his voice. I know his gestures. I know how he holds a glass of wine. I know the jawline. I know the set of his eyes. Now, if it is Carlos, I'll know. No, what are you laughing about?
Man, you should see yourself since you took that call.
It shows, huh?
Excitement, danger. Boy, what it does to someone.
Well, if it shows that much, I better contain myself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When the time comes.
But, you know, it just might end up being a wild goose chase. You never know.
Heaven knows we've done plenty of those. Standing around for hours on end in cold, or sub-zero, or red-hot temperatures, tailing some guy home only to discover that he's having dinner with the wife and kids.
Yeah, maybe I should have closed that door when I took that call.
Maybe you should have. But, well, when do you go?
When do I go? Well, I go well, sometime this afternoon. Go in, ID the guy they've staked out in Midtown. And if it's Carlos, the WSB team will be there to take him.
If they can.
Look, if we were together, we could both take him.
If wishes were horses, my friend.
Who knows, old buddy? Might just be a bore.
It was quite a shock seeing Jenny Blake, Weber, today. Whenever I'd seen her at parties before or on the air, she was always so self-assured, so on top of things.
And she wasn't this morning?
Far from it.
I'm late. I'm late.
No, you're not. You're not. Don't worry.
I'm not?
Mm-mm.
Tell me all about the show in New York.
Ah, now you've hit on the topmost thing on my mind these days.
Everything.
Oh, I'll see who it is.
Hi, Holly. Sorry I'm late. Celia?
I didn't know.
No, I didn't either. Thank you.
I guess Holly could say that she invited Celia and didn't tell me, and I could say to Holly that I invited Grant and didn't tell him. However, we'll revert to honesty.
Yes, I think we have to.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you don't mind.
No, really, I don't.
Well, good. I'm glad it's all settled then.
Yes, because this was a setup.
My idea, really, in case you're annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, good, because I wouldn't want anyone thinking it was Robert's idea and turning on him.
No, we would never do that.
Right. What would you like to drink?
If everyone else is having white wine, I suppose I'll have a little white wine as well.
Done.
We have some little things to eat here.
Thank you, Holly. Well, something certainly smells delicious.
Holly's steak and kidney pie.
For, I might add, very special people.
Which you are, of
Thank you.
course.
I'm flattered.
So am I.
And just before you came in, I was asking Celia about the show in New York, next month, I believe.
Yes. I'm in a frenzy of painting right now.
How's it going?
Pretty well, thank you. In fact, I'm adding some portraits.
Well, I hope that you're planning on using that portrait that you did of Lila.
Oh, do you think I should? I'm worried about that one.
I think it's beautiful. I always thought it was beautiful. Have you got,
Brandy, Celia?
No, thank you. The wine with dinner was delicious, but I have to get up at the crack of dawn these days. I need a steady hand.
Grant?
very light, please, Robin.
Some coffee. It's decaf.
Oh, sure, half a cup, thanks.
Holly, your dinner was superb.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
I did. I was wondering, in fact, if the three of you might be free one night later this week. I would love to take everyone out for dinner.
Oh, well, thank you, Grant, but this is my last night out before the show.
All right, then maybe one night after the show.
If I survive. I'm sorry, I must be such a bore. I mean, all I can think about or talk about is my show.
Oh, no, not at all. We understand it's terribly important.
In fact, I really should be going right now, if I'm not being too rude.
No, of course.
You know, I should be getting home as well.
Robert? Robert?
Yeah?
Coats?
Coats, everybody leaving?
Grant, why don't you stay, please?
No, it's late, and, listen, I was thinking, why don't I give you a lift home?
Oh, no, thank you, Grant, but I have my own car.
Yeah, I know that you do. I just thought that perhaps we could...
No, that's fine, really. Thank you so much. Dinner was absolutely lovely. I don't know how I can thank you.
Nice having you,
Good
Celia.
night, bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks, Holly. Something tells me I pushed a little too hard, huh?
Oh, no, not really. Well, maybe just a little bit, except that I think Celia was happy and relaxed the whole evening. Was very comfortable. It certainly was a step in the right direction.
You think so? Well, I can't tell you how grateful I am for your little scheme.
Well, Holly's very good at little schemes.
Yes.
Anytime.
Thank you for this morning, Robert, and Holly. Thank you very much for this evening.
You take care, mate.
Jog in the morning?
I'll be there.
Good.
Night.
Good night.
No, mate.
Well, I think that certainly helped things a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Now, why don't you finish your brandy, and when you're ready, tell me where you were this evening. You seem so sad.
Sad? No. Not sad.
Well, you're very good at hiding it from our guests, but I noticed.
Okay. 2 things set me off today.
The first thing was talking to Grant this morning.
Right. You know, we used to be on opposite sides. But, well, talking to him today, we missed the same things. Danger compensated for loneliness. Now, that's exactly what he's experiencing.
Because of his breakup with Celia.
Right. Then I had a meeting with, I called in to see Sean after lunch with Lee. He's been called up to New York to help with a surveillance case. I tell you, he came to life after he had that call.
Now, Sean's not married. Don't you see the connection? Lonely men who need danger to feel alive.
That's certainly not me. I mean, wait a minute. We're being rather wise tonight, aren't we?
Well, thank you.
And, rather beautiful.
Thank you again.
And I suspect I'll be going on about this for a while, so you don't have to continue to thank me.
Well, go on.
You know, I guess if it weren't for you, I'd be feeling some of that despair.
You're feeling a little better now?
Feeling a lot better now.
You know, one thing that you do not have to worry about is you'll always have me.
When I'm with you, I'm totally alive.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we'll just have to make sure that you always are.
I don't know whether I can experience that much in one night.